Flat Mechanic here again, and in this video we're going to be diagnosing a P0442, P0445, P1486, and a P0456, all related to the EVAP system, and it's going to be on this 2001 Jeep Wrangler. Mainly it's the EVAP leak that is pretty much setting all these codes. The main code is the large EVAP leak, and you can see here we have our smoke machine hooked up to the test port on the EVAP system. This is our EVAP filter right here that actually vents off the EVAP system. You can see it's smoking right now. We're going to have to block that off in order to test this further. What's nice about this system is all the EVAP components are all located right up here in a centralized location under the hood, easy to get at. Like I said, there's our filter, and that's why it's smoking. We're going to have to block that off to test it. Right now, what I did is I've actually disconnected, there's our purge valve right there. This hose comes over to the canister, and I disconnected the hose that goes back to the leak detection pump and back to the tank just to test the integrity of all the hoses and components underneath the hood to make sure none of these hoses are cracked or leaking. So basically all I've done is block that off with my finger, and right now we're pressurizing this portion of the system to check for leaks, and I'm not really seeing anything there, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing here. Next I'm going to be blocking off the vent filter right here. So I'm just going to pull the hose off the back of this, and all that's in there is like a mesh filter to prevent dirt and water from getting in the leak detection pump. You can see I got the red cap over the vent tube there. So we're going to go ahead and pressurize this system again, and now we're pretty much testing the whole system and not just the canister side, whereas before I was just testing the canister side. So we're going to give this a few minutes to fill up with smoke, and I'm going to do a visual inspection on everything. I'm going to go back to the gas cap and make sure we have no smoke coming out from around there, and also pop it off just to see if we have pressure. And when I pulled that, I could actually hear the pressure in the system. So it appears as though this EVAP system is actually holding pressure. The seal on the gas cap looks like it's in good condition. So I'm not seeing any leaks. This is actually the second time I've tested this. I just wanted to do a quick overview in the video to show you guys what I did here. Next we're going to check the electrical components. Here we have the purge valve. The solenoid should be closed all the time, so we're just going to make sure that that's not leaking by at all. Also, you can see where I had this EVAP, the smoke machine hooked into the EVAP test port. This is a universal fitting. A lot of EVAP systems have one of these, so you can find these adapters at a lot of different automotive stores. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon, and I'll try and leave a link below where you can get that test port adapter for your smoke machine, along with some smoke machine options. And as you can see here, I have a whole tackle box full of different adapters we use. This would be for the gas cap. You can put the smoke in that way. We also have a bunch of different size caps here that we actually use to block off the throttle body if we're checking for intake manifold, vacuum leak, along with some other EVAP port test things. But like I said, I'll try and leave some links to the stuff in the video description below. They come in real handy, so go ahead and check that stuff out if you'd want. I also have this cone here that's good for sticking in the throttle body and putting the smoke in that way. Those come in real handy. But like I said, I didn't find any external leaks on this one. You know, we checked all the hoses, and if you're in drier climate, it's also a good idea to make sure you don't have any cracks or anything. But this is our leak detection pump here, and these are very common on a lot of Chrysler products, and they don't usually leak externally. What happens is they usually don't vent properly, and that's how they fail, and it'll cause a large EVAP leak code. So if you're not finding any leaks and you have leak codes and your vehicle has a leak detection pump, that is definitely going to be the most common cause, and I'd be going after that sucker right there. But thanks for watching this video, guys, and if it was helpful, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and hit that thumbs up button. Till next time, Fly Red Mechanic.